So this is the mindful Qigong routine. So getting into a standing position to begin, with feet shoulder width apart, very slight bend in the knees, a little bit of space underneath the armpits, and letting eyes close. And then really sinking your awareness down into the body. Right the way down to your feet. So perhaps really exploring where your feet end and where the floor begins. And an awareness of the changing sensations in the body from one moment to the next. Noticing any areas of tension or tightness, and seeing if it's possible just to bring some softness to those areas. And as you stand here, just reminding you that as we do these movements, really to stay in touch with your body and only do the movements which feel right for you at this time. So then, taking your awareness to the breath and the sensations in the abdomen. Stretching of the abdominal wall as the belly inflates with the in-breath. And then the belly falling back with the out-breath. And then inviting the breath to become a little deeper. So if it feels good, you can even place your hands on the belly, just so you can track that movement of the breath. So with the out-breath, really drawing the navel back towards the spine, but then just letting the in-breath come naturally. So the belly just filling up with air of its own accord with the in-breath. So then slowly letting your eyes open, just perhaps giving yourself a little shake. And then we're going to start with some tapping to really wake up the energy system in the body, get your energy moving and flowing. So just to start with your fingertips, to bring some tapping to the head and scalp. So you can tap with your fingers like I'm doing, or you can give a sort of kind of a massage, or like a kind of shampooing motion. So exploring all the areas of your scalp, top, the back, the sides. A bit of raking perhaps. And coming to the face, so very gently on the face, perhaps just a pitter-patter of the fingertips. Or sort of a gentle stroking motion from the inside of the face towards the outside. Tapping along the jaw perhaps, stroking down the throat, front of the neck, sides of the neck. And then just dropping your arms back down by your sides and becoming aware of the sensations in your head, neck and face. Just noticing what's changed And then letting your eyes open, and perhaps supporting your elbow, your right elbow with your left hand. Just bringing some slightly more vigorous, if that feels right, tapping to the trapezius muscle, back, the front, different parts. And then tapping either with a fist or with a sort of slap of your open hand down the outside of the hand and then up the inside. So tapping down the arm and then coming up on the inside and then moving to the other shoulder, supporting with the elbow if that feels good. So a real awareness of the sensations in the shoulder as you're tapping, and also an awareness of the sensations in the hand. So coming down the outside of the arm and coming up the inside. So doing that about 3 times. And then perhaps just resting for a few breaths and noting the sensations in the arms, any tingling, buzzing, any warmth, pulsing, sense of aliveness perhaps, or of energy moving. And then letting your eyes open, and then just bringing some tapping to the chest, so you can work your way up and down the breastbone, around the thymus area, the heart center. So in this part of the body you can either beat your chest like a silverback gorilla. You can also rub with a fist up and down, whatever feels good. Exploring different parts of the chest. Under the arms with the back of your hand, on the other side. And then you can bring some circular motion clockwise, which is good for the digestion, to the stomach area. You can also rub if that feels better. And then flicking down the back. Being gentle with the kidneys, down to the hips, so the fronts of the hips, the backs of the hips, and then the buttocks. And you can be a little bit more vigorous with the buttocks, the glutes. So then again, pausing for a few breaths and becoming aware of the sensations in your torso this time. Again, noticing where there's warmth or coolness, tingling or pulsing. So letting your eyes open. And this time coming down the legs, so going down the outsides of the legs. Up the insides, down the outsides of the legs, up the insides, 3 times. And then pausing for a few breaths again, noticing the flow of energy. And then finally just brushing yourself off, so imagining that you are covered in a kind of powder. You're just brushing off the whole body. Brushing down the arms, brushing down the chest, brushing down the back, the hips and the pelvic area. Brushing down the lower legs and the feet. And And then again letting your eyes close and noticing these sensations in the body. Noticing what's changed from the beginning. And letting your eyes open. So we're going to do a few movements coordinated with the breath. So first of all, just sinking down with your knees as you breathe out, and then breathing in as you stand up. And then speeding up a little bit. And then getting the arms involved. So as you breathe in, the arms come up. Breathe out as you sink down. So really letting the arms be loose, be floppy. So you don't need to use the muscles of the arms. Just really allowing them to swing. Breathe in as you come up and breathing out as you go down. So finding a pace that works for you, perhaps speeding up if that feels comfortable. And just doing a couple more. And then resting for a couple of breaths again. Noticing the sensations in the hands, in the shoulders, in the knees. And letting your eyes open. So still with the feet shoulder width apart. Going to turn to the left and then turn to the right without moving your feet. Just turning to the left and the right, and then just allowing the arms to become involved. Again, not using the muscles of the arms, but just allowing the arms to swing, guided by the movement of the torso, and increasing the speed a little bit, and really allowing the arms to swing right the way around, so that at each side they come into contact with the belly and the back, giving some stimulation like a little massage. So doing a couple more. And then coming back to stillness. A couple of breaths, noting the sensations in the body. And then letting your eyes open. So this time we're going to take a wider stance. So feet are splayed a little bit to the sides. And then as you breathe out, coming down. And then as you breathe in, gathering up the energy around you, looking up at your hands. And then as you breathe out, sense of really bringing that energy down into the body. And then as your hands reach your belt area, bending the knees again, and then breathing in as you come up, and breathing out as you come down, as you cascade the energy down the body. Breathing in, breathing out. So a real sense of gathering up energy, grounding it down into the body. Down the legs, then down into the earth. couple more. And then just taking the feet a little closer together. Again, closing the eyes and for a few breaths, exploring the sensations in the body. And opening your eyes, we're going to do a 4-part breathing exercise. So again, with your feet shoulder width apart, a micro bend in the knees, and then we're going to breathe out as the hands come forward, and then as if you're going around the other side of a big ball and drawing it towards you as you breathe in, into the heart, and breathing out as we go to the sides, and then a sense of the hands coming around the other side, the far sides of the ball, breathing in, back to the heart, and lifting up, breathing out as we go up, breathing into the heart, breathing out as you go down, coming back underneath as you breathe in, back to the heart, and then really finding your flow, so going forward, breathing out, breathing in, to the sides, breathing out, breathing back into the heart, up, down, and then starting again, going forward, breathing out. So really making the movements as smooth as possible. Really flowing motion coordinated with the breath. Up, down. So the last round now, forward, to the sides, and up, and down, and then just resting with your hands on the heart area. A few breaths being with the sensations in your body and in your heart. And then letting your eyes open. So the next one is a practice called carrying the moon. So feet still shoulder width apart, facing forwards. So as you stand here, first of all taking a breath in, breathing out as you come forwards with your hands hanging down towards the ground, pausing for a second or two, then breathing in as the arms come up, then making the shape of the moon above you and arching your back and bending your knees, holding the breath for a couple of seconds, and then straightening up and cascading the energy down from head to toe. Then taking another breath in, breathing out, going forward, really receiving the earth energy as you lean forward, a couple of seconds, holding the breath out and breathing in, coming forward, making the shape of the moon, without touching the hands, bending the knees, arching the back, holding for a second or two, straightening up, and then perhaps closing the eyes. You cascade the energy down, arms floating back towards your sides, breathing in, breathing out, coming forward, breathing in, holding the breath and looking up at the moon, straightening up, cascading the energy down. So a few more rounds like this. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and the last one, breathing in, out, in, breathing out. So then making yourself comfortable, closing your eyes, unlocking your knees, imagining that bit of space underneath your armpits so that your arms are slightly away from your sides but with relaxed shoulders. And an awareness of the sensations in your body after all these movements and practices. Moment by moment awareness of the changing patterns of sensation, flow of energy around the body. Connecting with the natural rhythm of the breath as it flows into and out of the body. And then gently letting your eyes open as we come to the end of the practice.